Welcome to match 3 of round 1 of Splatted v Polarbear on the CBP mod.
Community Balance Project, come on. You can memorize that. Anyway, this is indeed game 3, Polarbear against TheSplattedOne. They're both at 1 win, and yeah, the winner of this match advances to the next round in the winner's bracket. Polarbear as the orange Cybran in the down left, and in the top right there's TheSplattedOne as the blue UEF again. So what can you tell us about their builds?
As we can see, they're both going for quick air.
Yes.
So it'll be interesting to find out exactly what they do. So
Polarbear got a very quick first air factory, so that indicates that he wants to do some aggression. TheSplattedOne getting his air factory a little bit later, so he will be able to defend against Polarbear's aggression, but he will have a disadvantage in map control because of course he will have less units, but he will have more economy, so he will be able to get an advantage against Polarbear in the long run if Polarbear doesn't do damage. So let's see, both players at 6 mass extractors soon. That one already queuing up more, and a land factory as well. That one also getting a radar, he wants to see what's coming. He's going to see these two fighter pairs.
yep.
Spread one should be careful not to air scout. Oh, should have just waited for that radar to finish. He's going to lose that wasp now. Oh, that was bad. Oh, he's not losing it. Polarbear's not turning around. Well, he should turn around with his wasp right now. Yeah, he's doing that. He knows that Polarbear's got air, so... Oh, there's a new wasp coming out. Who's going to lose that one? Spell one is making an AA tower on his factory, though, so if that wasp can stay alive for a while, Sprout one might be able to kill both those wasps, or those Gemini. Looks like one of the Gemini just went down, a third one being readied in. But Sprout one does have 2 wasps. So let's see, what does he do? Oh, it looks like neither player loses another air unit. Both players getting on with their builds. Polarbear going for an 8th mass extractor. He doesn't have any more factories queued up just yet. TheSplattedOne going for his 8th mass extractor as well now. But he does have a land factory. He is making tanks, looks like. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Polarbear is going to do. We already know what TheSplattedOne is planning. He is making land factories and mass extractors in the center, so he wants to be aggressive, get some AA up, and hold the economic advantage. Of course, if you have the center of the map, you can get MMLs and bomb some of the mass extractors on the sides. You'll just have control of the pace of the game, because the other player will either have to attack you or build a lot of research stations and get some wonky tech out on lower economy.
As we can see, there's now an air fight going on between Polarbear and Splatted.
Yeah, Splatted just lost the radar, but his air units were able to intercept the Gemini, so let's see who's going to win this battle.
Looks pretty much even.
Yeah, the Wasps got the better engagement because the Gemini were occupied bombing the research station, but as we all know, Gemini are better in stats than Wasps, so it's just about even. Oh, that mobile AA is going to help out a ton for TheSplattedOne. Polarbear realized it and retreats, but he's getting pursued and he's going to lose all 3 of those Gemini, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
So
he's lost them. Nope.
One of them gets away.
Manages to run away.
That was hardly worth it for Polarbear, though. He is now powering Loyalists out of 2 land factories, but TheSplattedOne already is getting his 3rd, and he's got a solid position in the center. If he builds a factory TML, he will be able to take out the radar of Polarbear and 1 mass extractor.
It's pretty much even on mexes right now, so but TheSplattedOne does have more rock tanks than Polarbear's Loyalists. This will be quite interesting. Polarbear is out aired and currently outland, so this will be interesting how he works and wins this, if he can.
If you hold the shift key, look at the commands. Look what TheSplattedOne's engineer is doing. It's rebuilding the radar and then on a small attack move command. I like small touches like these because now he only has to give that engineer one order and it will just reclaim everything that's around that radar. So he will just get a few free mass points from those crashed Gemini. And yeah, I just like it when players do that. It's such a small amount of effort and you can get quite a lot for it. So Polarbear still massing loyalists out of 3 factories. He's getting a research station now. TheSplattedOne has solid control over the center. He's even building Titans now. Interesting. I think he's going to use these Titans to raid the sides. Oh, he's going to attack all of Polarbear's air.
Nope, he's drawn them into the free base factories area, but Splattered moved them away so he doesn't want to engage and lose more units. It's pretty much even on mass extractors as well, but we do have 2 Titans running down the right hand side of the map, which will be attacking the right hand side of Polarbear's forward base and wiping out the 4 mexes. So that'll be an extremely interesting.
Yeah, that's what's so nice
there.
holding the center. You can do little moves like these, and while it's almost free, you can definitely get your money's worth of it. If you even kill 1 engineer, it's already worth it. And
Polarbear's seeing the 2 Titan attack, and he's sending 3 loyalists to intercept and kill.
yeah, unfortunately for TheSplattedOne, it's not going to work out, but it's a really small risk you're taking, and he's sending 2 more on the other side. Those are probably going to get bombed though, but if they are, then TheSplattedOne might want to try and
Nope.
engage those fighters.
Polarbear is sending 3 of his loyalists to the left-hand side of his map as well. Splatter's split up his Titans, so that's been interesting. Titan for your loyalists.
Yeah, that one Soul Titan is getting bombed.
Yep, pretty much.
4 Titan.
But Splattered is coming in to kill Polarbears, or is it going to retreat?
I think TheSplattedOne will be too late. He had to move his air to the center.
Yeah.
If they were a bit close, maybe it would have worked, but too late. Oh, looks like we have a big engagement in the center with Demolishers and Brackmans exchanging shots. One of those shots actually landing, but no units killed.
On a bulk of the units, yep.
That will be regenerated soon enough. So TheSplattedOne is just going to camp in the center now and build research stations. If there's a big land attack coming in, he can just build the research station / mass extractor assault guns, and otherwise he can just sit there and attack for fat boys or something.
Polarbear's now build a 4th land factory in the bottom middle. So he's got quite a lot of mass coming in if he's doing that. He's building his 5th now. He's got a lot of mass saved up as well, so this will be interesting.
Oh, there's a factory TML sniping the radar. It's a very nice touch, because now Polarbear will not be able to see those 2 assault bots coming around the side. I don't know if he's even doing that on purpose. Yeah, he's now sending extra Titans. He probably knows that Polarbear won't be able to see them coming.
But
he's not
Polarbear
counting on the fact
radar station near his ACU, so he might be able to see it.
TheSplattedOne is not counting on the fact that Polarbear has a lot of Geminis though, because those will be able to attack those bombers soon enough. So if TheSplattedOne would know that, he would move his air forward to intercept those Gemini in case they try to bomb his Titans. But whatever the case, we seem to have another engagement in the center, both players moving up a bit. Of course, Polarbear has adapters now, so those will shield him from the splash done by Demolisher artillery. Look at that. If they both decide to engage here, then TheSplattedOne would lose this battle because he doesn't have shielding. and Polarbear does. So he needs to get some kind of PD up. Be it mass extractor, point defense, or just a normal point defense turret. Factory shield will help too.
As we can see on the left-hand side of Polar's base, he's sending in the fighters, and he's also got loyalists to help them out. There's no sign of TheSplattedOne yet, but it is coming.
Yeah, they're moving in. Oh, they're going to get a good intercept here. And the Gemini are completely facing the wrong way. TheSplattedOne will get a good engage here. So let's see what Polarbear is going to try and do about it. He's going to lose some air units no matter what. There we go. Some free kills for TheSplattedOne. Is Polar going to turn around, or is he going to lose more units? Oh, TheSplattedOne actually decides to turn around. Well, he did get some nice free kills, so... Oh, but the adapters are moving back to the center of Polarbear's base in order to defend against the wasps. Very nice. Oh, and it seems like Polarbear's land units just got an upgrade. What do you think it is?
To be honest, I wasn't watching them. I was...
Well, no,
I can't exactly say.
When you get an upgrade, units just glow for 1 second. So I think that was the jump jets upgrade. I can't be sure.
Looks like the vet. The training upgrade.
Might be training as well. That means that Polarbear surely isn't going for an experimental. So then, what is TheSplattedOne going for? He didn't get much tech besides these demolishers. He doesn't have P-shields. He doesn't seem to have afterburners. Well, he might get that. Oh, he's going to lose some demolishers here, though. Oh, look at that, Bam!
Oh, that's a... 6 have gone.
That's painful. He should back off. He should definitely back off.
That was very, very painful.
Yes, it was.
But Polarbear is now going to be pushing. Oh, he got the shield upgrade on some of his units.
No, those are just adapters. Polarbear moving up with his air as well. Of course, when engaging over adapters, your air is suddenly a lot stronger.
Oh, there goes even more rockheads. So that was a tactical strike.
It seems that TheSplattedOne just got both the AA and the land guns upgrade on both his maxes and research stations. He did lose quite a lot though. Even though he managed to take out all of Polarbear's air, he lost half of his land units. He probably wants to get a Fat Boy instead.
Yep,
he still doesn't have a shield on his front factory though. Oh, there's a jump jet coming in. Oh, if TheSplattedOne is any smart, he will try to intercept these loyalists with his wasps. Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
He's listening to me. I like to think that sometimes he listens.
Oh, just missed, but can the mechs kill them?
Yeah, I think it can. I think it can. Those things are very strong. Bam. Very nicely done. Somewhat evened up the land unit count again. I still think TheSplattedOne should get 2 PDs or something, but I guess he does have his research station, so...
He now has his shield on the forward factory, so that's going to shield his units for a bit, but not for that much.
It will be enough to defend any pushes together with the mass extractor and research station guns, though. But I still would like to see some tech, some Fat Boys or something. Loyalists are jumping in. I think he wants to use unit detonate to kill some of TheSplattedOne's units. Big engagement here. The research station's certainly worth their money in gold, or worth their weight in gold, I must say.
But there goes all Polarbear's units.
Yeah, TheSplattedOne just cleaning that up. Though all of TheSplattedOne's units are at half health, so a few nicely placed Brackman shots could change the tides of battle once again. But I don't think Polarbear really has a follow-up. I mean, he has 2 research stations, but he's invested that all into his land units. And TheSplattedOne, he did get the mass upgrade, or the mass extractor and research station upgrades, but I think he's got some new research points now. Oh, look at that!
He's going for a disruptor. Got 2 disruptors planned at the top of the map, so this is going to be extremely interesting.
That will surely finish it. If he just targets the blob of factories that Polarbear's got in the center, I don't think there's anything Polarbear can do about it. The only thing Polarbear can do is rush in, and when he rushes in, he will get annihilated. And
Hmm.
I think that's the end of the story. There's 6 bombers doing a little bit of harassment on the side. Interestingly, bombing the ridge instead of the mass extractor. Pathfinding isn't that great for air units on this map.
Well, they came in from hitting the ridge, so they had low altitude, and the ridge had high, so they hit the high.
Right. Alright, this time they hit it. Alright, Polarbear jump jetting some adapters forward to intercept them. Those bombers are pretty dead. The important thing is though that SplattedOne is keeping Polarbear busy. He killed the mass extractor, so that was worth it.
And here comes the disruptor blasts on the left-hand side of Polar
Oh!
Bear's main map.
Polarbear jumping all of his units into SplattedOne's units. SplattedOne trying to get away with afterburners. Going to be cleaning up this land army.
So this is Splattered have won this definitely
Yeah,
now.
definitely. The disruptor artillery shooting at Polarbear's base and a lot of tanks moving in. Polarbear's basically got nothing. He's getting a point defense, but it's not like that will help him.
Looks like he's getting
annihilated.
shields on his factories, yep.
Yeah, he's getting another PD, but that ACU is dead. It's dead. If SplattedOne moves any closer, Polarbear will start blowing up his own structures, but SplattedOne is not that stupid. He knows that's going to happen, so he's just content to sit there and deal some extra damage while his long-range artillery kills everything. Bam, there's the PD. Going down.
There goes one of them, and here comes the second one. And there goes the second.
Bam.
It's now 2 disruptors firing, and
That
his
was a
third one's
nice
getting
shot.
built.
That was a nice bombing run by Polarbear's bombers, but to no avail. All of his stuff is just going to die. It's that simple. So I don't know why Polarbear just refuses to give up.
And he's dead.
Anyway, there he goes. Boom. Very nicely played. That was a good tech switch, I guess, by SplattedOne. He did get the mass extractor guns upgrades anyway, so he was a bit closer to disruptors than he would normally be. So that was a good choice, and it totally cleaned up Polarbear. Well played by both players, and SplattedOne will advance to the round of 4.
Yep. Stay tuned.